Good day, everyone. I am with
Mr.
Mr. Matlatsi Mawale. He prefers Mr. I don't know why, but we have to excuse us for shooting in the car. We couldn't find any sort of like quiet space to shoot, so we just decided on shooting inside the car. So here we go. I'm back, and this time I have my second guest, Matlatsi Mawale. This is my childhood friend, and he's studying
Computer Systems Engineering.
Computer Systems Engineering at TUT, and I just felt like there's a need to involve like an IT sort of like aspect. Not expert, aspect. Yes.
Okay, aspect. Okay.
Yeah, aspect to the research I'm doing, because like we're moving into the fourth industrial revolution, and there's I need to like study data and sort of like study trends, and in order to like improve how the bus systems function, we need to like study trends, and he's doing the IT part of the project will sort of like involve that. So I was speaking to him yesterday, and he was telling me how the bus systems in TUT functions, and I just felt like there is something that the Polokwane municipality can learn from the university, and so in a way that it can improve their the way their buses function. And so yes, we're gonna start. Yes, so I don't know, introduce yourself.
Good day, everyone. My name is Matlatsi Mawale, and like he said, Tshepo, I'm a student at Tshwane University of Technology. Currently, it's my last year. I'm studying Computer Systems Engineering. So that's all I can say about myself so far.
We were speaking about how the bus system functions, and how they have sort of like a prepaid system, but it's not necessarily prepaid. He said that they pay an annual fee. With that annual fee, they get unlimited rides. I just felt like it's sort of like something that the Polokwane municipality can sort of like copy, because if I spoke about how there is like limited spots where you can load in like load in the card. Yeah, you can load in the card and sort of like get credit and use the card to get on the buses. So I just felt like if it's a once-off thing, I just felt like if it's a once-off payment, because I mentioned that in my region where I stay at, there's only 4 spots where you can load in your card, compared to in the city of Johannesburg, where you can load in your card wherever there is a bus terminal, or you can load in your card at any ShopRite and other like selected supermarkets. Yes, superstores and supermarkets. So I just felt like if there is a once-off annual like fee and you get unlimited rides, I felt like it's just an easier option for people that are always on the question I asked them was that how can the whole IT discipline can improve the bus systems in Polokwane. Yeah, continue.
Okay. I think in terms of people or the community in Polokwane knowing about the buses, there could be maybe a tweet, maybe on Twitter, or the one of the members in the community members, maybe for example, like where we stay in the Railabach, our parents have a group chat on WhatsApp, so they can send links or whatever, letting the community know about the whole situation about the buses. And also implementing an app, I think could actually work.
So like having their own like personalized let's say Leeto la Polokwane app.
Yeah.
And then how can this app be, let's say it's me, I'm a student now and I use public transport every day to go to campus.
Okay.
But how can I use this app, and how?
I think, okay, the app maybe can be used to track where the bus is currently.
Okay.
Maybe it has, maybe it has a schedule indicating the time intervals where it'll pass at a certain location.
Okay.
And I don't know.
So like the buses might have, let's say, I don't want to say a tracking system, but you get an alert of what time so like if you get an alert of what time the bus is gonna arrive at your nearest bus stop, so that you can go there. So let's say, I feel like also you can also get an alert if like the buses are getting delayed, or so like maybe the municipality can use the app to like communicate if there's like any disruptances or any inconveniences with the buses, so that like you can get an alert and sort of like arrange with your, I don't know, arrange,
or whether the buses are functioning that day or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm a 75-year-old woman now, and I don't even know how to use a smartphone, but I want to know about the buses. How can we go around that and get?
Okay, so for such, honestly, it's gonna be a problem for such.
It's gonna be a problem.
I don't know how to work around that. I'm not lying, like a 75-year-old
woman, because buses are meant for all people. So like even disabled people, old people, and they're meant to improve their mobility. I personally think with that, I don't know, maybe you can get, I don't know, I'm assuming everyone has a phone, even if it's not a smartphone. So let's say
an SMS.
An SMS that gives you a code, or I don't know, a QR code that you scan when you get on the bus, that sort of like has your own personal details about, I don't know, your the money that you have in your card. And it also I want to say, I feel like it would be a good idea to track everyone's personal routes, so that like the buses can have like a sort of like more data on like the trends and the travel routes in like the travel routes, and sort of like if they have data, they'll know at what time people use buses, and where to send buses, and just to like, because it's a new system and there's still like a need for improvement. I feel like there's a need for more data collection to get more like valuable information about how to make the system function better. And also, what's this? The prepaid system. The prepaid system. I feel like as a 75-year-old woman again, I don't know, I feel like I'm going back to that once-off payment thing. And if there isn't a once-off payment thing, I feel like I don't know how we're gonna work around that.
Okay. In terms of the 75-year-old, can we please put it on hold for now?
Okay.
But me just thinking, if I was to implement something now that could actually make life easier for people, like you said, obviously there needs to be an app which indicates like the schedule where the bus will stop and where your nearest bus stop or whatever. And let me see. Oh, this is hard. It's really hard. Now that we're shooting, like
so let's say, what's this?
Okay, once you enter the bus, I get it. Once you enter, say maybe you enter the bus, I think you need to, maybe once you enter the bus, there needs to be something that scans your thingy.
Yeah.
Maybe for example, say you're using a smartphone, maybe you scan, there's something that you use to scan and it indicates your location where you want to stop, and then the thingy deducts that certain amount.
Yeah, it deducts the, okay.
And then obviously while you're sitting in the bus, once you're approaching maybe your destination, it alerts you maybe 5 minutes away or whatever.
Yeah, okay. And let's say, I feel like to make it more accessible, I feel like you can also sort of like alert. There should be like an alert system for the bus driver to let him know or her know that your stop is coming soon, so that like you don't you miss your stop. I feel like there's a need for that system also. I am getting lost.
Okay, I'll add this. There will be multiple methods for you to access the bus, like you said. I think via the app, and maybe I'm not sure if I should use the word multiple methods or what, but yeah, recharging your card at certain stores. I think maybe like Checkers, Spar, ShopRite, or whatever.
I think also what's this? I feel like in terms of the bus system's function, I don't think only the government buses should have this whole system of recharging at certain stops, because like the Polokwane CBD is not only meant for people that belong to the Polokwane municipality. There's other buses such as like the Great North Transport, some tours, and just like other than that come from all these rural areas around Polokwane that come to the city every day. I feel like they also should I feel like the government should approach them with the system and offer it at a subsidized fee, or at for free, for them to sort of like get more customers and get a whole partnership with the government, so that like they can have a prepaid card system that allows everyone to use the card. But then also I have a problem with this whole prepaid thing, because what if for some reason you don't need to use the bus anymore and you still have money in your card? No, you can't forfeit money. I feel like there should be an option to withdraw.
Okay.
Because in what's this, in with the Riava system, what's the city of Johannesburg, you can't withdraw money.
Okay. I think in terms of you deciding whether to deposit for the whole year or I think it's up to you. But if, for example, maybe you decide to like pay the fee for like the whole year, it's up to you there always.
So another idea that we were thinking of is how you see how with the taxi industry, if you want the taxi driver to know where you're going, I don't know, if you're going to zone 4, you raise 4 fingers. So let's say how we can sort of like implement that into the bus systems for people that are like over 75 that don't have smartphones and trying to use this bus system. So let's say every bus stop is gonna have its own, thank you for that, it's gonna have its own number. So like let's say if this bus stop is number 6, you dial star 130 star 6 hash. So the bus driver will get an alert that there's someone at bus stop number 6, and that's how they know that someone is at that bus stop. And
Yeah, since you said something about the guy who works there said something about the number of people have reduced, and also some communities are complaining that the bus, whatever,
the location of the bus stops are too far
for them. So I think it would be suitable if the government or those people, the municipality, could like stop at each and every traffic lights, like Lagailabat, Mariba Park, Shiro, so and so.
So like the places he's speaking about, they're like right next to each other. So like there's like one long route, one corridor that
Okay, so also, since we mentioned the fact that if they'll like the app would indicate if there's
someone waiting
at the bus, so we're trying to cover both the community and the bus driver, instead of the bus driver waiting at the traffic lights where there's no one.
Or you can use this SMS thing to sort of like get an alert of what time the next bus is coming. So like if you don't have a smartphone, you don't have the app on your phone, you can just dial a specific number, and it's gonna send you a schedule of when the next bus is coming to your stop, so that like you can sort of like prepare and get there on time. So I think for now that's all we have for in terms of like improving the bus systems in a IT aspect. Yes, thank you.
All right, donkey.